Hello, everyone. Om Shanti. Welcome to tonight's meditation session. I'm Marianne. I've been with the Brahma Kumaris since, well, for a while, since I was a teenager. And I've been studying with the Brahma Kumaris meditation. And it's been a lovely journey. I have to say, it's gotten me through a lot of, trying times. But it's also filled me tremendously. So we can talk a lot about meditation. There's a lot to say on how it benefits us and how it benefits our lives. But just our spirituality in general is really, really important. So let's spend a little bit of time together meditating and diving into what is meditation. I'm assuming that if you're with us tonight, that you can say that you are someone, a soul, a being who is on a spiritual journey. And really, spirituality, all it means is it's our search for healing. If we didn't have to heal and feel that we had to grow, then the word spirituality probably wouldn't even exist. So, but as most of us know, the main practice in spirituality is meditation. And there's a lot of misconceptions out there about what meditation is. I think that's why a lot of people are afraid of meditation because they think that I have to stop thinking and that's impossible, right? But really, truly, after all the years of meditating, and I still have a lot of learning to do, I have realized that meditation is nothing more than changing my energy, right? It's the act of changing my energy. You can almost even say that it's the process of changing our energy, but I don't like to use that word too much because meditation is more than a process, right? It's an act. It's something beautiful. It's something that we feel. It's something that we connect to. So it's really more than something that is systematic. Meditation is really just being attuned with my energy or myself, and it's a lot like if you sit down next to somebody like in a public space, right, like in an airplane, or you walk into a room and you feel the person sitting next to you, you can sense their energy, right? You can sense if they're anxious, or you can sense if they're nervous, or maybe you can sense that they're peaceful. But for some reason, we can sense other people's energies very easily, right? It's an easy thing to do. We don't even need to have them say anything. We can sort of feel their energy and how they're feeling. Well, that's what meditation should be for us. It should be our own ability to sense our own energy, which we can hardly do. A lot of times people have to tell me how they feel me before I can identify it for myself, right? So meditation really is that art of being so in tune with my energy that I can identify it. And when I can identify my energy, when I can identify how I'm sensing myself at that moment, then I can sort of name it, and then I can change it. So anyways, let's start with a little meditation. Let's do just a couple of just sort of go in and try to sense how I'm feeling at this moment. So I'm going to play a little music. And see if you can, hopefully the sound will be okay. We did test it beforehand. So just sit comfortably wherever you are. And turn your attention inward. Forget the space that surrounds you. Forget all the actions of the day. and focus on your body. Focus on releasing the tension on the shoulders. Just slowly letting that energy go. Noticing how you feel as you release. You can notice what's still there that you're holding on to. And so just relax the arms. And now relax your legs. Focusing on just letting go of every tension spot. You are releasing. Melting the energy that has been accumulated there for so long. Now you focus on the back of your neck. Looking for the spots where you can sense some energy is tied up. Maybe it's in the lower part of your neck or where the shoulder blades meet. I look for those areas and I release the stress. And now using my breath, I continue to sink in to this calm feeling. And my physical body feels more relaxed with every move. And now that I've released and identified the energy of my physical body, I focus my attention internally on the seat of my being, on the seat of my soul, the mind. And I take a minute to take a toll of how the mind is working at the moment. How does my mind feel? Is it as peaceful and as relaxed as my body? Or is it still moving at a fast speed? Am I holding on to anything with my thoughts? The little tension spots in the mind that also need to be released. I take notice of them as well. And I identify how my mind is feeling. I bring my attention back to the room. And I notice that there is now a bit more silence than there was before. And I look at the silence. And what does the silence feel like? How does the silence make me feel? Bringing my attention back. A little conversation about silence, which is tonight's topic, right? Did you guys all feel the silence shifting in, especially at the end of the meditation, right? We sort of sit down so often and we try to meditate, and in the beginning, we have the residue of the energy of the day with us. And as we work through this residue and we work through the energy, whether it's physically or mentally in the mind, right? We start to begin to sense it, and then we proactively change it. But that process of changing it is as simple as what we just did, right? And so silence is so often what we think the end result of meditation. But it's also really the path in meditation. It's not just the outcome of meditation, right? And silence is also a little bit misunderstood in the world, just like the meaning of meditation. Silence is really not the process of not thinking or not having thoughts in the mind. Silence is really an experience of not fighting with your thoughts. And when we're not fighting with our thoughts, which could be thoughts from the past and thoughts from the future, right, that are so relevant now because the future is so uncertain for everybody. But when we're not fighting with our thoughts, that's what true silence is. So silence is not really the absence of sound, whether it's physical sound or sound in our mind. Silence is really being at peace with, what is happening. And so silence becomes the foundation, and it's a very active process. Silence is a very active process where I can connect with myself and not fight with myself. And in that space, silence is like a blank, how do you say, like a palette, right? Like a painter's palette, an artist's palette. That's what silence is. It's white. And then the artist gets to choose what color to put in the palette, right? And then the artist decides how he or she's going to mix the colors on that so that he can then create the painting of his vision. So silence acts the same way, right? It's really the basis, it's the foundation for what I want to put into my life and what I want to put in to maybe my day, right? It allows me to choose, and it allows me to decide, and then more beautifully, it allows me to create. So silence is our friend, and silence is not that I have to stop thinking, right? It's not quieting the mind where you're not thinking at all, which is what a lot of people think meditation really is. But silence is really my ability to choose the colors of my thoughts and the colors of my visuals in my mind, to really allow that to be the creating force behind my day, my week, my year, and certainly my future. So silence is intricately connected with meditation, because meditation, if I want to change my energy, meditation really is the space and the practice that allows me to be reflective. And so in order to change that energy, I have to reflect. I have to reflect on who I am, right? Who I want to be, where I want to go, but really what I want to change at the end of the day, which allows me to become who I want to be. So silence is really a beautiful part of meditation, and it brings that peace to our life. It brings that peace to our life because I have chosen the thoughts and I have chosen the actions that I have wanted to use. I haven't been a puppet of my thoughts and my actions. And that's what brings peace at the end of the day, right? My ability to choose and be at peace and in alignment with what I have said and what I have done and what I have thought. So thinking about silence and meditation, when I go into that journey, it's not about stopping the thoughts, but it's about becoming at peace with my thoughts, being okay with my thoughts, and then looking at them and then changing them where I feel I need to fine tune my thoughts. So, excuse me, I have a little tickle in my throat. So let's do another meditation. This time we're going to have a meditation that that somebody else is going to lead us, one of our other teachers, and this is pre-recorded, but I think it's prevalent now, this meditation, and it's going to lead us into our experience of peace and hopefully silence as well, the two. So join me in a little meditation. Sit comfortably in your seat again. Go back to that focus of relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the arms, relaxing the rest of your body. And
one of the qualities that all human minds are searching for at this moment in time is peace. How many times do people say, I want peace of mind? Because without peace, there can't be stability, there can't be focus. Everything appears chaotic. And very easily, when there's no peace, then negativity becomes stronger. Let us look at peace. Let us find peace. And of course, we cannot really find peace outside. Stable peace, which renews me again and again, is inside. And I need to find this peace daily. It cannot be a peace that I find just through a walk in the forest or a walk along the seaside. And very refreshing. But most of us live in cities. We have busy lives. We don't have time to go to the sea, to be in the forest for many hours. So let me find this oasis of peace inside myself. Peace means harmony. Peace means balance. Peace means a quiet mind. A mind that is under my control. A mind that can be still. A mind that is not like a horse or a monkey that runs here and there whenever it wants. My mind should not have a mind of its own. In silence, with attention, I gradually become the master of my own mind. And the mastery of my mind is to keep it quiet whenever I wish. And in that quietness, I can recharge it. I can give it strength. And when my mind is fresh, when my mind is positive, then my life becomes peaceful. Peace is tranquility. Tranquility is the atmosphere I create around myself. And in that atmosphere of tranquility, others also get refreshment. They also feel themselves released from anxiety, irritation, fears. They are able to relax when they are near me. Peace is serenity. Serenity is a state of being. Serenity is like a combination of being complete within and being content. Complete means I am satisfied with who I am, what I have, and I'm not running after things all the time. I'm also allowing things to come to me. Content. When I am content, I have let go of the wrong desires which make me rush here and there. And in that rushing, not only do I lose my peace, but also my balance. Just let me remain in this thought. I am a serene being. Let me feel that contentment and feeling of fullness. When I am serene, I am truly at one with myself. Serenity is the highest point of peace, the most powerful expression of peace. Peace is calmness. Calmness is when there is no disturbance in my thoughts and in my feelings. When I am calm, I truly have become the master of a situation. I keep myself free from allowing negative influences to dominate me. When I am calm, I am aware and I am alert to keeping the quality of peace as a sacred point of reference within myself. I will not allow it to be hidden or to be forgotten. If I have found peace, I have found the greatest treasure. To keep this peace, let me not become too critical of others. Let me not overreact to them. Let there be a quiet acceptance, a humble tolerance, which keeps good feelings and positive vision, even towards those who seem to like creating chaos and negativity. To be in peace will make me generous towards others. To be in peace means I save, I economize on the energy of my thoughts and my feelings. At the same time, I'm able to donate. I'm able to donate this peace wherever and to whomever it is necessary. Peace is a quality of my being. Peace is my strength. I am a being of peace.
Welcome back from the meditation. Anthony said some beautiful things in this meditation, and one of the nicest things he said was about donating. And anytime somebody is putting their energy out into the atmosphere, that is what they're donating at the moment. So take some time now, every day, especially now, since the call of the time is calling all of us to revert back to simplicity, right? Slow down, disconnect. So take this time now to really engage in that and reflect on your own energy and how you want that energy to be, because the energy that you exude is the energy that you're going to be donating. It's the energy that you're going to be giving out to the people that you are confined with in your home at the moment. But those are not the only ones that are going to feel your energy. Collectively, we are adding to the energy of the universe. And so this is a great time, really, really to reflect on what your energy is like and what kind of energy I want to put out there. And especially now when the world needs us to be very peaceful, have deep faith and trust. And really, really, the universe is calling us to have the utmost, highest, purest energy that we can offer. So one simple exercise maybe that you can all do at this time is, and I'm sure many of us have done it already, is just choose the topic. Just choose a topic that you want to think about every day, just in the morning, and reflect on that topic every day. It could be energy. I'm gonna think about my energy today, others' energy, and how that can be changed. Or I'm going to think about silence today, or I'm going to think about a virtue. But we all have the time now that life has slowed down. And life isn't really inviting us to be able to do this. And so we should really accept that invitation and see what we can donate at this moment in time in terms of our energies, as we are confined to our spaces, right? It's very hard to donate anything else. And of course, at the end of the day, what's most valuable is our attitude and our energy. So I invite you to all do that with us. And I invite you to continue to join these mini sessions, maybe, I'm not sure, but it felt long to me because I was talking to nobody. It's a little easier when you're having these conversations, excuse me, with people in front of us. But I invite you to continue to join us. You can check, of course, our Instagram or Facebook page, join the email list for Brahma Kumari's Miami, aka Meditation in Miami. You can always call the center as well and find out more information there, the meditation center that we have locally. But there's a lot going on now online in terms of helping us to find our center and to help us find our peace and to help us find our trust and our faith in ourselves and in the future. So thank you so much for spending this time with me. And we are now saying sometimes namaste. And those of you who know us, we also say Om Shanti. So have a wonderful evening and see you soon. Om Shanti.